Going on? In three, two, one.
Bunny.
Bunny. Hello, guys. How's it going?
Good.
Hey.
Hey. So, what are you guys going to be doing for us today? And don't say co-op.
Well, that's all I had planned. I'm just kidding. What we have today is a very special, nearly a fan game. It's a custom map for Rabby Ribby made by Wacko87, who I believe is in the chat right now.
Awesome.
And, made based on fan games. So, very hard. Will die a lot. Don't worry about that. We got you covered.
Awesome. That sounds really exciting. Looking forward to watching that. So, I will count you guys down from 3, and you guys can start whenever you're, whenever I say 0, I suppose. Wouldn't that make sense? Right. So, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you.
Luck, guys.
Alright. I guess we should try to explain how the movement works in this game. It's gonna be... There's a lot we're gonna skim over because this game's movement is a little complicated, and there's a little bit that goes into this. So number 1, you can jump. Number 2, you can move from left to right. Number 3, you can go down really fast with a quick drop by jumping down in the air. And number 4, you can do wall jumps by looking away from a wall at least once while you're in the air. And number 5, if you combine the last 2 things I said, you can go flying. And number 6, things kill you. Alright, you got the movement rundown for this game. So... wait, I already explained the game earlier. So this is the beginning area, the forest area. I think each area except the final area has 2 screens exactly. Or, well, 2 saves, not exactly screens. Actually, that's a lie, this one has 3. You can already feel pretty at ease with some gate jumps over here. Here's some more. I believe there are 5 areas in total if you exclude the prologue, which was like that little hospital section that we went over really quickly while I was explaining stuff. Whoops. Question, who is who? I don't know, Koslyn, where are you right now?
The second forest save.
Okay, so I'm in the cave, whichever side that is. And Koslyn is in the forest, or maybe a little further now, I don't know. These first saves are going to go by really fast, because they're all pretty easy. Well, compared to the rest of the game at least. I would like to explain everything that goes into these early saves, but they are going to go by in a matter of seconds. Go up here, go down, trigger them at different times. Dodge this. Don't dodge that. We're playing Rabby Ribby because this is a Rabby Ribby fan game. Well, basically anyways. Alright. For those who are wondering why this is I want to be the co-op, it's because the planned Rabby Ribby layout was not quite correct. Some issues, so we had to pick a layout that worked. Also, I'm getting bodied by this save right now. Ooh, that was tight. Alright, so now we're getting into the real stuff. This is the blue cave. And starting right after the save is where the fun really begins. So, if I don't die here, well, shouldn't have said that. Jump here, under, there we go. And welcome to the fairy room. This is probably one of my favorite rooms in the whole game. Even though we picked casual as the difficulty, some flags that we set on very early in the game, whoops, changed the difficulty to impossible, which makes the enemies go a little bit fast. Like, crazy fast. So we're gonna be dodging these green fairies all over the place. We want to wait here for a good cycle on this green fairy. Jumping up while she's turning in a way that we don't want her to turn is unpleasant. Same here. Uh-oh. There we go. Turn. Alright, and now welcome to where we're going to lose 10 minutes. Welcome to the RNG room. Aptly named because, well, I don't think I need to explain it to you guys. This is just a big, long, tall room full of things that are out to destroy you and your livinghood. Ouch. Yeah, this room can be nearly impossible sometimes, depending on what kind of luck you get. Which hopefully is not terrible. But, maybe it's a little better than I thought. This jump here is the hardest part. Oh. Letting that little blue guy let you through can be incredibly painful. That was a good dodge.
I'm being dumb and doing the IL strat fairy for the fairy
Oh my
room.
god. I hope you get it. I was thinking of practicing it earlier, but I thought I'll let you have the honors. I mean, honestly, if you get it, I'll just concede you win the race, that's it.
Easy.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Took a few tries.
That's fine, it was probably faster than my fairy room in the end. So, as you might have seen from Koslyn's screen just there, just then, really, spikes are more of an idea than actual physical beings. It's very possible you could fall through spikes. Some strats have been made, taking that into account. It'd be about time we started to not get bodied by the RNG room anymore. Oh, no, damn it. I mean, gosh. Gosh. Oh, no, not down there. Oh, oh. Eee. I gotta keep this as family friendly as possible. Oh, well. So yeah, this is why the estimate is that high. Try as hard as you can. Sometimes it just doesn't want to let you through. Yeah, if I see one of you guys in chat not being family friendly, I'm gonna call my mom. Oh, and then you can't talk to my mom. Alright. We finally made it through. That doesn't mean we're in the save zone yet. Here's the second part of the Rainbow Cave. Hope you guys like Needle. Dang. So yeah, there's a little trap at the end, and you do have to do this room twice in one go. Backtracking is a theme. You may see it pop up later on. Don't die to good level design? Oh. I'll try my best. But due to the nature of good level design, I can't guarantee anything like that. Wow. Oh yeah, I never did explain wall kicks. If you do a reverse wall jump and then you do a quick drop on like a wall, like this, you'll basically do the same thing as, well, you'll go flying. Ah! That beginning jump is incredibly hard. I'm glad I can get it that often. Oh. Don't do that. Alright, and now we're into the final area of the game, the volcano, or the fire cave. Call it whatever you want. This is what I like to call the timing room. Basically, everything relies on you making the cycle perfectly. I didn't make that. I have kind of a weird time in my head to go for the first jump. That was way too late. No. Well, that was unfortunate. But you made it through. GG. Now it's a race. The hitbox on Arena is weird. It changes depending on whether you're in the ground or in the air. And I think in the air it's like smaller. When you're on the ground, it's usually like around her chest. So I made it through that room. And in the air, I have no idea actually. Here's the good level design room. Aptly named. Yeah, all these spikes are suggestions except when they aren't. Which is most of the time, honestly. I like to call this the Rabby Ribby equivalent of 492 of Crimson Needle. Except with diamonds, you have like 24 pixels, and the guy also has acceleration. This is also one of those rooms where you could totally get stuck on for like 10 minutes straight. You could be the best player in the world and you could still not be consistent at this frickin' room. That's not a save. It looks like a save, it looks tempting, but it's not. What do you mean, sexually suggestive bunny? This is just a nice bunny. Bunnies are nice. They like hugs, I think. Can anyone with a bunny confirm in the chat, please? I mean, it's a commentary about, oh god, about bunnies. You can't not be in a good mood when you're talking about bunnies. Also, yeah, play this game, please. Although you don't get to see it at all in this custom map, this game has a ton of power-ups. And, items and collectibles and bosses. You don't get to see any of that in here. All you get to see is some sick platforming. Oh. Yeah, this game's rad, and developer, well, we started making custom maps. Well, Wacko started making custom maps, and we found a way to like make custom maps for this game, and the developer was kind enough to be like, hey, this is cool, let's add official support. And so now there's like, I think there's 5 custom maps made in total right now. We might play another one later on if we finish like really quickly. Which, I don't actually know, I don't have my timer up. Oh yeah, it's a bullet hell game. Don't worry. If you like hard stuff, you are getting into something with just a base game here. Oh no, Koslyn. You still here?
Yeah.
Your stream is it your stream or is it the server over there?
I'm not sure.
Oh, apparently you're back.
Okay then.
Or maybe not. I don't know. Pros on it. Okay, can I please stop tying to the first jump? Oh, I guess not. So, yeah, basically this room is impossible is what I'm saying. This is actually the end of the map. There's no second screen after this. Ah, no. Dude, I can't wait to make it to the next room and then immediately die. No. Chapter 2 when? Well, that's a question for the maker of this map to answer. I hope it's right now, because I would want more of this. This room makes me cry, but I would still play it. In fact, I'm playing it right now. Yeah. I would please like to stop dying to the gate jump. I can't say this wasn't expected. I am just a tiny bit disappointed because I actually had a really good run through these rooms. Koslyn, no, Koslyn! Wait, why am I saying no? Yes, Koslyn! No, me! I'm just a tiny bit disappointed because I had really good run-throughs of this room in my test runs recently. No. So Koslyn should be on the fire ward room right now.
I'm on the final now.
Well, I was gonna explain the fire ward room, but I don't have time. Koslyn's just too friggin' fast. So the final room is kind of like a mashup of every room before it. It's long, it's hard. I jumped too high. Okay. Alright, my time to catch up now. Maybe not.
Okay, I'll show off another instance
going
of the
for it?
spikes only kind of working.
I don't know how Koslyn does that. I tried it a couple times and I can't get it to work. Horizontal spikes are very much not a suggestion, but dropping through a spike could very much be a suggestion. No.
Okay, I made it.
Wow, is that first try? Close.
Might have been.
So you're probably like a really sick time. That might be a PB for you.
And done.
GG. I'm glad Koslyn got to show off all the cool strats and win. Whoop. Why isn't this co-op? Because we had some technical layout difficulties. And so we just picked whatever we could. Wait, co-op is a 16x9 fan game? I haven't played co-op in a while. Anyway, I will not be taking the route through the spikes like Koslyn did. I will be intended way through this room. Well, as intended as possible anyways. Not going down the spikes. You can actually go through this room backwards. That bullet went straight for me. That spike went straight for me. What? I can't believe that hit me. And I was home free. It's okay, we'll get back there. I remember where spikes were just a suggestion. I wish they were still just a suggestion. I mean, they still are. It just depends on the spike. Its current mood, how you've been treating it, if you've been taking it out to dinner. You know, you gotta up your points with the spike, and maybe it'll let you through. Maybe the laser will let you through. Yeah, there's a couple reasons for the estimate. Like, my PB in this game is 15 minutes, and yet the estimate is 45 minutes. Because, well, some rooms are just made to break the player. Even the best of them. Oh, this is one such room. Alright. Don't die to the laser this time, please. Thank you very much. Oh! I should... I never considered that that could be a possibility, you know? I've been playing this game for a while. It never hit me that, yeah, that could be a thing that happens. I do kind of need to rush. This is a speed run. Well, the last time I did that, I actually fell through the spikes, so I guess this is just the karma. I have 14 minutes. Oh. That jump actually looks pretty easy compared to the rest, but it is probably one of the worser jumps in this room, I would say. I've died to it many times. I am very thankful that this room does not actually have RNG, except maybe the spike's not letting you through. Oh, that was too fast. That's curious. The RNG room is the one room that did not make it into the final room. At least I don't think so. I can't see what part of the RNG room would make it back in here. Hey, move. Yeah, this room and the fact that you have to backtrack to it. You have to backtrack through half of the room and then go back through the half of the room that you just backtracked through. That's a mouthful. No! I'm not getting the timing down. Oh, thank you, Stay Hydrated Bot. Thank you for believing in me, chat. Your undying support is appreciated. Only layout? Whoa. Oh man, did the real layout come on at the right time? It's okay, this is what I was actually dying for the whole time, so that you guys would get to see the layout. Totally. I thought that wouldn't make it. I remembered this time. Oh no! I went a little bit too fast. That is basically the last really hard jump. You can hit the ceiling there if you try to jump a little too high. And well, in fan games you can bonk, and in this game you can bonk too. Yeah, I had a feeling that was way too high. Well, way too early. There's nothing you can do about it if you jump too early. That felt a little bit close. That also felt a little bit close. Alright, here we go. Damn. I don't think I've ever failed that launch and lived. Oh. I'm making sure to die in all the ways I've never died before, just for you guys. And plus the continue screen is kind of cute, right? You can enjoy that. yeah, these are basically all the advanced techniques you can do without any items. But with items, oh man, you can go places.
Hey guys, I'm just popping in to let you know that our next runner has gone MIA for unknown reasons. So if you wanted, you guys can show off some bonus content for the next like 15 minutes or so, because it seems like the next run isn't going to be happening at this rate because they just haven't managed to show up.
Oopsie. That's okay.
So if you guys feel like it, then feel free to show off some extra content. It's up to you.
That's okay. We did have some extra content actually.
Cool. Sweet as. I'll leave you guys to it, and I'll let you know when we're coming up to the end of this run.
All right. Thank you very much.
Sweet. No worries.
And with that, time.
Nice.
I'm glad that was underestimate. We really needed that 45 minutes. Ooh. So yeah, goes to show you, even if you can beat this game in a very short amount of time, it ain't gonna happen. I thought I was gonna have to give it over to A17 with Call Me It, but because I was getting pretty close to estimate. But we did have some extra content planned in case that we would have extra time, and that is a quick race of another custom map made by the exact same maker. However, this one is not fangame themed. It is all about moving, and moving in really cool ways. Are you down, Koslyn?
I'm ready.
So if you're ready. And here comes Pitfall. I'll count us down on go. 3, 2, 1, go. So welcome to Pitfall. This may be a bit more nope, never mind. It's not standard. So you will get to see some of the items that are actually in the real game in this run, along with some really awesome movement that you can do with them. I do believe this was the very first custom map made. It's like 6 minutes long if you go really fast. Yeah, there's not a lot of custom maps. Thankfully, Wacko keeps all of them on a nice little page for us at wacko87.github.io or something similar to that. The exact same link that you, well, somewhere similar that you go to if you click the link to download the game, which I believe is on the schedule. So, 2 things. 1, we got the hammer. 2, we got Bunny Whirl. Bunny Whirl lets us use the hammer in the air, and if we hit an enemy with the hammer in midair while we're falling, we do a quick little bounce like this. And we also got the amulet, which lets us stop in midair. Ooh, got it. Normally you're supposed to use that amulet for this room, but you don't need it. Here's a boss. That was the boss. There you go. There's that sweet, sweet link. Also, yeah, welcome to the most famously known song in this game. Bounce, bounce. Here's a really cool jump. That was a really cool jump. And here's a really cool jump that you don't get to see because we can just kind of get up there. All the music for this game is honestly fantastic as well. this is a map about just doing a whole bunch of really awesome jumps. You can't see anything, but that's fine, you don't need to. Oh, never mind. Yeah, if you do a quick drop and then do an air jump afterwards, you can carry a whole bunch of momentum. And go super fast. That's not how you do this. This is how you do it. Here's a save point. We're gonna kind of ignore it. Here's air dash. You can do this with air dash. And you can also do this. And this. And also this. Basically air dash is cool. And even this. Ooh, I got the wimpy there. Wimpy jumps are a weird kind of wall jump that can happen. Yeah, I actually bothered to like do a couple speedruns of this this week. Here's the golden carrot, but we're not done. It's not the trophy. Here's a boss, and we're going to try our very hardest to not get hit. Ah, that's fine. No floor. What's a floor? Floor is a suggestion. Here's a really cool room. You don't want to fall at any point here, which I just did. Nice. Keke Bunny is cute. In the main game, she's a completely optional boss, so players will sometimes just go through the entire game without even knowing that she exists. Wait, Craig, how do you know that? And I am done. That was sub 5 in-game time, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, Cecini just kept not having pants the whole time. Was it a PV? Cool. Thank you, Wacko, for the new strats. And we can retime it afterwards. But yeah, Pitfall is a really awesome map. It's short and it really showcases a lot of the very cool movement this game has to offer. Damn. Yeah, Wacko has the best time. I stole all my strats from Wacko, but I could not steal his skills. If you would like to play this game, do yourself a favor, buy it. It's like $20. I think it's even less than that on Steam. Yeah, it's about $20 on Steam. It is a fantastic game. I have sunk hundreds of hours into it. There's custom maps, there's a tutorial map if you're interested in knowing a lot of the cool jumps and how to do them. It even goes up to like some really crazy hard jumps that you would never ever see. This game has bingo boards, it has randomizers, it has it all, really. It does have a randomizer. It's a bit of a special randomizer as well, not what you would expect. Congratulations to Koslyn. You did it.
All right. Well, sweet as. Thanks for showing off that bonus content, guys. You've managed to put us pretty much back on schedule, so appreciate that. It's really interesting to watch.
Rest in peace, A17.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. We think he's catching up on some sleep, but we can't be sure. So
Maybe later.
yeah, we were gonna see if we can get him in the bonus stream or something like that. But we're gonna move it on to the co-op run between Smartkin and a feral sheep. So we'll pop over to the transition screen, and we'll see you guys in a bit for the co-op run. Thanks for running, you guys.
Thank you for having us.
No worries, my pleasure.